See, genius is not just about knowing more than everybody else. It's especially about pushing boundaries. And that's what Charlie Chaplin did. We watch him now, we see him flinging his body across whole rooms. But we don't realize that those were improvised stunts. Very, very complex. He rethought the entire genre of comedy and he became an icon that's gonna live forever. Rethink everything. Make it the best version that you could contribute to the world, like Charlie Chaplin did.
Yet always there was the terrible need to be as funny as ever, to command the audience's laughter, its affectionate delight. And yes, its most basic sentiments as well. The pressures were relentless, all-consuming, and to the still youthful Chaplin of The Kid, not yet fully imaginable.
You need power only when you want to do something harmful. Otherwise, love is enough to get everything done. Perfect love is the most beautiful of all frustrations because it is more than one can express. I always like walking in the rain, so no one can see me crying. Life is a tragedy when seen in close up, but a comedy in the long shot.
The films were fast, funny, seemingly casual, yet ever more complex in construction.
A day without laughter is a day wasted. We think too much and feel too little. Man as an individual is a genius, but men in the mass form the headless monster, a great brutish idiot that goes where prodded.
Now's the time to show them what you're made of. Now's the time to fight. Remember what you told me standing there by that window. Remember what you said about the power of the universe moving the earth, growing the trees, and that power being within you. Well, now's the time to use that power and to fight.
Failure is unimportant. It takes courage to make a fool of yourself. Nothing is permanent in this wicked world, not even our troubles. I am for people. I can't help it.
Nothing was smarter or more efficient than this sequence. The ever-helpful tramp picks up a red flag, and before he knows it, he's innocently leading a communist demonstration.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world, there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world, millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people. To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people. And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes, men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines, you are not cattle, you are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate, only the unloved hate, the unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery, fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man, not one man nor a group of men, but in all men, in you. You, the people, have the power to create machines, the power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful, to make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world, a decent world, that will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason, a world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
Thank you so much for watching. You didn't have enough, right? Discover more clicking the link to our blog, where you'll find our articles and other cool stuff like BioSart. We didn't add your favorite quote? Forgive us, and please leave us a comment below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Fans of Kindness, our Facebook page, is also waiting for you. I assure you this will give you the inspiration you need. See you in the next video. Subscribe by clicking here and you will not miss the next one. Until then, be your best and spread kindness.